fix this, get closer. All right, let's get on with the show. Hey, welcome back, Whiskey Questers, to another episode of Whiskey Quest. It's been a long time. Sorry, everybody. It's been a very long time, but I wanted to come out here today and do a whiskey review because I finally hit 2,000 subscribers. It only took me 6 years. It took me 6 years to reach this amount of subscribers, but I am very grateful for the people who have joined. And since it's a small group, I get to interact with a lot of you. So that part's pretty cool. If the channel does get pretty big, I'm still going to try and get around to all the comments people drop me. And that's the fun part about doing these videos, is interacting with everybody out there that loves whiskey as much as I do. All right. So now that that's out of the way, welcome back again to all the subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Antonio. Welcome to the channel, and don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button before you leave the video. You can tell I'm a little rusty, but all right. Again, I'm gonna do this whiskey review with a whiskey I have never tried. This is full disclosure, it's a full unopened bottle that I've had for a long time, and I've heard very good things about this, so I figured why not open it and share my thoughts with you guys. So this right here, I can tell you right now that it's 100 proof. All right, it's bottled in bond, so that tells you right there that because it's bottled in bond, it's going to be an American whiskey. What else can I tell you about this? It comes from the Heaven Hill Distillery. All right, and I think we'll leave it at that. Otherwise, I'm gonna spoil the fun at the end. All right, so like I said, this is a new bottle that I've never tried before, and it's unopened. So I poured this while I was setting up the camera and stuff and just let it sit here for a little bit. And I think it's time. I think it's time to go in there and see what we think about this. First off, the color in this, nice pale yellow, like a straw pale kind of color. Natural color, so that's nice to see. And let's just go straight to the nose. Very sweet on the nose. Honey, vanilla, light oak. I don't get too much oak, but it's there. Overall, just sweet, really sweet. And the rules for bottled and bond is that it has to be at least 4 years old. That's about it. Let's see what the palate says. Cheers. Spicy. This is a spicy one. Might be the 100 proof alcohol, I don't know, but it's a spicy one. Nice warm hug going down. Also very sweet, like a light char coming out of this. Not bad at all. Legs on this is coming down not too fast, so they're lingering for a bit, so it's a little bit viscous on the palate too. I'm getting what I like to, and it reminds me of like burnt popcorn, but not like the fully burnt, just like the edges, you know, of the popcorn burnt a little bit, but that sweetness at the very end finishes with again that nice warm hug still going down. So for the price, I think this is a pretty good whiskey. So let's just reveal it. So like I said, for the price, because this right here cost me $11. $11 for mellow corn. Now here's a bottle that I passed by a bunch of times, and honestly I never picked it up, not because of the price, but because of the label. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't grab my attention. It just seems like not much effort was put into it, but I guarantee a lot of effort went into making the whiskey. Yeah, that for sure right there. It's still giving me like a buttery kind of mouthfeel there. I'm gonna add a drop of water to this and see what happens to this. All right, so like I said, this comes from the Heaven Hill Distillery. It's bottled in bond, so it's guaranteed to be at least 4 years old, unless there's an age statement, which there's not, and bottled at 100 proof. For 11 bucks, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, if you ask me. What else can I tell you about mellow corn? You know what? In order to be called a corn whiskey, it has to be a minimum of 80% corn in the mash bill. The rest can be any kind of other grain. Not like bourbon, where it has to be at least 51%. So for mellow corn, or for corn whiskey, at least 80% corn, and also it can be aged in new or used barrels, which this one is aged in used bourbon barrels from the Heaven Hill Distillery. So there you have it. Let's move on to the nose with a little bit of water. Smells funky, like humid, maybe like a cellar. So that's changing right there. Still sweet, very sweet. Maybe a little bit of like a mintiness coming out, something fresh, minty fresh on the nose. Maybe that's where the spiciness was coming from. Maybe some rye. I didn't really do too much research on what the other rest of the mash bill was, but maybe that's what it is. All right, let's give it a try. Cheers. The water mellowed it down, but it brought out more sweetness. This time like a milk chocolate. Still on the spicy side. That light barrel char is still there, but everything's playing nicer together. So I think a drop of water actually did this some good. Yeah, that peppery spice is nice. It tingles my gums, tingles my tongue. I love it. I love that in a whiskey. So if you haven't tried this right here, for 11 bucks, I'd say give it a go. It's not gonna break the bank, obviously. Doesn't taste bad. I'm not gonna say it's the most amazing thing I've ever tried in the whole world, but for $11, you would expect garbage, and this is not garbage. So very pleased to have picked this one up finally and opened it to celebrate my 2,000 subscribers. What better bottle to open? I could have opened up my E.H. Taylor small batch, but I really wanted to try this one first and see what it was all about. And yeah, not disappointed. So again, everybody, thank you so much for coming back and checking out the channel. I know I've been gone for a while, but it's just trying to enjoy the summer and having a good time, because making these videos takes a lot of time, and before you know it, summer's over. So thanks again for showing up, supporting the channel. Thanks again for all the people that stuck around while I was absent. Thanks again for people that showed up, commented. Like I said, I try to comment back to everybody. Mellow corn. Is it just me, or I just want to say it? I'm gonna say it because it's gonna bother me all day. They call me Mellow Yellow. Everybody, cheers. I'll see you guys in the next video. I promise it's not gonna take as long as it did this time. Cheers, everybody. Peace.